event that would define Nero's life began while he was staying at his country estate outside Rome.
How far is it? 30 miles? 30? Must be the whole of Rome. It's been burning all day.
The streets are too narrow to get to the fire.
Which way is it moving?
Mainly west. It's the wooden building. It's moving too quick for us. And we've lost a lot of people, so you shouldn't stay here.
One of the best-known cases of a false flag op was carried out by the newly elected Adolf Hitler on February 27, 1933. Nazi documents uncovered at the end of World War II, as well as testimony during the Nuremberg trials, revealed what many historians already suspected, that Hermann Goering had set fire to the Reichstag, the German parliament building. The Nazis then produced their patsy, Marinus van der Lubbe, an extremely mentally handicapped young man who was found rolling around in an alley behind the Reichstag naked. Van der Lubbe was then taken before a Nazi show trial, found guilty and sentenced to death. He was beheaded on January 10, 1934. Founder of IBM was a devout follower of Hitler. Thomas J. Watson had supplied his punch card computers and IBM technicians to the Nazis for use in the death camps. Tattoos on camp victims were IBM human identification numbers, which fed into the computers. The first real computers were literally invented by a eugenicist for eugenics.
I just want to make a deposit.
You have your account number?
Right here.
Lean forward, please.
What is this?
It's our new customer tracking system. It has your account number and barcode. It speeds you right through the lock.
Now what?
That line over there.
Feel like banks are getting a bit impersonal?
What's a holdup?
I hate it when these things don't scan.
Try Washington.
Welcome back to the most news in the morning. The government taking a big new step, looking to build a huge database of people's physical characteristics. The FBI is taking on $1 billion project to gather fingerprints, palm patterns, even digital pictures of faces. Eventually, it could expand to include iris patterns, face shape patterns, scars, even information about how you walk and talk. It's called biometrics, and it could change the face of law enforcement, but it's also causing a lot of controversy. American Morning's legal contributor Sunny Hostin joins us now. So we're talking about some incredible stuff like tracking the shape of your earlobe. So what is the FBI's goal in doing all of this?
Well, the goal is to have a comprehensive database to track terror suspects, criminals, that sort of thing. And I think it's a wonderful goal. We do want to sort of have that centralized database, but you have to be very careful, because what if the wrong person is in that database? And that is something that can follow you forever.
To think something so small can connect you to everything that matters.
When your life and all you love
are on the line.
HealthLink is always with you when every second counts in the emergency room, providing immediate access to your medical records.
After Google announced big changes to the way it handles everything it knows about all of us. Starting in March, 2 months from now, Google officials say they'll start combining information about what we all search, what we watch on YouTube, and how we use dozens of other Google services. And they'll combine this information all in one place. That is, if you have a Google account. Company officials say the new policy is simpler, easier to understand, and will help them deliver better search results, among other things. But privacy advocates argue there is no way to opt out of this kind of sharing unless you close your account. Lori Rothman from the Fox Business Network is here. Google's still collecting all of this information?
Yes, I certainly detect a bit of sarcasm there on your part. Certainly, it's unbelievable, because Google here is saying they're not only going to take all the information, which they have been monitoring for quite some time, but they're going to give you a profile. They're going to collect all the data, everything you watch on YouTube, everything you search for, and they're going to combine it. And they're saying, as you just pointed out,
collect everything we do. They're going to know everything we search. They're going to put it in one place. Then what are they going to do with it? Then what are they going to do?
Tattoos on camp victims were IBM human identification numbers, which fed into the computers.
Did some research, and we think we've come up with a better, safer way. Introducing Google Wallet, the app that makes your phone your wallet.
Google Wallet holds offers, loyalty cards, credit cards, just like you have today in your regular wallet. And eventually also transit cards, boarding passes, tickets, and much more. We've worked with Citibank and MasterCard on the first credit cards, so if you have a Citi MasterCard, you can add a virtual version of it to your
Google Maps features a technology called My Location that automatically determines where you are. The map on your phone looks and feels just like Google Maps does on a desktop computer. Scroll in any direction to see more of the map. Zoom in to see the region in more detail. Switch to satellite view to see pictures of a region.
Gentlemen, we have a subject entering the structure on the northeast corner of Chambers and Lights.
That's 105 Chambers Avenue.
Run a check on all 6 tracers.
All 6 tracers are operative.
Call up to your position.
Yeah, I got it, no problem.
Task, you hold that coordinate?
All right, flat 39 degrees, 14 minutes, long 74 degrees, 39 minutes.
President Obama will go down in history as the U.S. president who enshrined into U.S. law the concept of indefinite detention without charge or trial.
U.S. President Barack Obama has signed the defense bill despite serious reservations by critics over the handling of terror suspects. The new law means any person can be detained without charge.
But when the president can kill whoever he wants, then he's not a president anymore, he's a king.
We need to do more, and we need authority to do more. So today I'm calling on Congress to reinstate the authority that past presidents have had to streamline and reform the executive branch. Let me be clear, I will only use this authority for reforms that result in more efficiency, better service, and a leaner government.
Stated differently, the legislation will so change the relationship of Congress to this group by creating a new group. It will take power from Congress and give it to this group, and the Congress can't do that. And this Congress binding itself and all future Congresses to a simple up or down vote. There's another problem with this, and that is the president decides the second round of increases in the debt ceiling. And if members of Congress don't like that, it takes 2/3 to stop the president. Right now, it just takes 51% to stop the president.